Yo, you ever pay hundreds of dollars to be cold, miserable, starving just for fun and on purpose? Yeah, that's called backpacking. Yo, I dropped mad cash to buy gear and sleep on the ground outside to eat dehydrated sludge and call that shit fun. Make it make sense. Bro, it's like we're out here training to be homeless, but with fancy ultralight gear. Sometimes I wonder who was the first person to ever go out there and just say, I'm gonna go out there and do this shit for fun. It's kind of like, I've also wondered, who was the first person that looked at a cow and said, you see those dangly things at the bottom of the cow? I'm gonna go and squeeze it and drink the first shit that comes out of it. What the blisters, bug bites, knee pain, BO, back pain, chafing, insomnia, hunger, depression. I call that relaxation. So why do we do this to ourselves? It's like there's something broken in our brains, but in a good way. Could I be a masochist? Masochism? Shit. Nah, it's probably dopamine. Dopamine. It's masochism. Nah, it's
dopamine.
And then everybody watching, everybody struggle on YouTube. You guys are sadistic. Why do we do this to ourselves? There's a lot that goes into it.
Watch the breakdown.
As humans, we tend to crave challenge. We crave comfort and we chase comfort, but we only tend to appreciate that comfort when we earn it. When you push through something hard, that struggle makes that reward just hit a little bit harder. If it's easy, it's empty, but if it hurts a little bit, it matters. That's that delayed gratification. That's that type 2 fun. Miserable while it's happening, but it's incredible when it's done. Son, if you've ever hiked in the rain for 8 hours straight and called it character building, congratulations, you're infected. But that's just not just dopamine, is it? It's not just the trail that makes us happy, it's the effort. You suffer now and the gratification is later amplified. I think backpacking retrains your brain to value effort again. Because everything in life right now is like instant gratification, and everything's so comfortable. It's like everything's on our phones. We have access to so much shit right now. Like essentially we're so far removed from all types of struggles. We're really struggling with first world problems, bruh. Everything is so easy to get. Microwaves and streaming and the internet. Life is easier than it ever has been in human history, and at the same time, mental illness and the struggle is worse. Joy doesn't come from avoiding pain, it comes from surviving it. Somewhere in the sweat, the bugs, or the cold, there's a quiet moment of peace. The noise shuts off and you realize, yeah, this sucks, but this is real. We spend weeks weighing gear and cutting off excess straps and convincing ourselves that we're ready. And gear breaks, the weather flips, our feet revolt against us with blisters and God damn it. But preparation gives confidence, and the confidence is all you really need to just get out there. And then the experience brings humility. With backpacking, you can't win that backpacking. You could only learn how to suffer smarter. It's like a mascala. I remember the first time I went backpacking, I was kind of like, wait, so we're just going to be walking out here and get to a certain spot and then just camp and then keep walking, and like we're staying on trail. We don't have to bushwhack and we don't have to track, and we don't, like, what's the point? I remember that and thinking to myself, man, that sounds a little too easy. And then it's like, once I was out there, I was like, wait a minute, it's more difficult than I thought. The challenge and the struggle was real. That challenge was real, boy. Boy, look at him. What kind of accent is that? You spill your water when you're trying to cook, or you spill your dinner, or you drop your lighter in a puddle. Or if you're on trail and then you take the wrong turn, and then once you realize it, you have to backtrack, and that adds like 2 or 3 extra miles to your itinerary. I'm not speaking from experience here. You maybe cry a little bit on trail. That's okay. No shame in crying on trail. Ain't nobody out there to witness it, that it ever even happened. Just you in the dark with your headlamp and the regrets. That's not that southern accent. In reality, it's in moments like that where mindset matters. Because panic or laugh, you're still out there. Either way, You can complain all you want while you're out there. You can bitch about it. Or you can just accept that this is just part of it. And resilience shows up when everything falls apart and you just keep moving forward anyways. The best way out is through. I live by those words. The best way out is through. When something is difficult, I just kind of put my head down and just kind of get through it. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt. It's okay. Is this thing on? You want some of the whiskers? Like that? You like when the whiskey rub on you? The fuck am I doing? Get off of me, bruh. What's wrong with you? Sorry there, buddy. Best way out is through. You know, if you made it this far in this video, you're probably just as broken as I am. So you might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button because, you know, misery loves company. What am I doing? You know, eventually you stop trying to control every single little detail and you just start enjoying the unpredictability. And not everything has to go right in order for you to be enjoying yourselves and for everything to be worth it. The blisters, the bugs, the rain, the freezing cold, the lack of water and the uphills and the downhills and all that ends up just becoming the story. And at the end of the day, the struggle ends up becoming the entertainment up here. If backpacking was easy, then it wouldn't be an adventure, you know, and everybody would do it. If backpacking was easy, it wouldn't be on YouTube. All that being said, preparation is still important. Preparation H. Preparation H. I think I was born in the wrong time period. And the goal isn't perfection. It's to minimize the suffering. It's flexibility. You prepare so that way you can function when the plan falls apart. And it's not if it falls apart, it's when it falls apart, because nothing ever goes as planned. Nature rewards people who adapt, not the ones who expect control. It's why I have that mentality of becoming the invasive species. And then you start seeing struggle as progress. Backpacking becomes mental training. We don't necessarily come out here for comfort. We come to remember how to handle being uncomfortable. It's not about being careless and just going out there just all willy-nilly. You can't buy resilience. You earn it, one blister at a time. We do hard things on purpose to build calluses on the mind and on the body. Discomfort is part of the experience. Growth lives in the strain. It's the whole philosophy of no pain, no gain. Just know, like, when you go backpacking, it's not a walk in the park. If you're not okay with discomforts, then backpacking is not for you. And I'm just sorry to say, it's not for everybody. However, if you believe that it's for you, that's the beauty of it. The decision is yours. If you think backpacking is for you, then make it yours. I was told that backpacking wasn't for me because I'm a city boy. Allow me to fix my majestic whiskers. One of the main aspects about backpacking that I deeply appreciate is the discipline in which it teaches you in order for you to be self-resilient and resourceful. When you're out there, there's no customer service hotline in which you can call to do any of your chores. Like, you're it. You have to take care of yourself. Like, you're responsible for transportation because you're on trail, carrying all your gear. Set up your shelter, set up your bed, cook for yourself, hygiene, clean after yourself. Having to poop in the wilderness like an animal, like the animal that you are. So, like, all this stuff is up to you when you're out there. You're on your own. Your mom's not picking up after you, your wife or your husband. Because even if you're out there with others, like, they're too busy with their stuff. Everybody says embrace the suck. Yeah, I embrace the suck. Absolutely. My favorite part of embracing the suck is actually when you start loving the suck. Yeah, shawty. Allow me to fix my majestic whiskers. Sometimes I look forward to it. I see the storms rolling in and I look forward to it. Sometimes I see the uphills and I get excited. I plan some trips purposely looking for extra challenges. And I think to myself, dude, I'm a fucking masochist, bro. And that's where I start questioning myself, like, why do I do this to myself? Because we've all been there when we're out on trail and we're having such a miserable time because of the difficulty. And we start questioning and we thinking to ourselves, like, why did I get myself into this? And why am I out here? You're out there regretting. And then I get hit with the realization as soon as I'm done, I don't want to leave. I don't want the comforts. I enjoyed the struggle. I want more. I want to stay out here. It's masochism. Once you stop running from discomfort, it stops chasing you. Discomfort comes in many different forms. It's hot, cold, buggy, wet, muddy. And you know, none of that is failure. It's just, it's kind of the point. Because, you know, pain plus patience equals progress. I kind of like that. Pain plus patience equals progress. Did I just make that up? That shit's mine. So yeah, we pay hundreds of dollars to go outside and suffer in the elements and sleep on the ground, in the cold ground. It's like we're training to be homeless. Then somehow, once we're done, we can't wait to get out there, do it all over again. We really don't go out there to find peace. We really go out there to remember what the struggle feels like. Because I think we forgot. We're looking to become callous so we can build strength and resilience and resourcefulness, and backpacking encompasses that perfectly. Backpacking is 90% mental and the rest is in your head. To answer the question, why do we keep doing this to ourselves? I just absolutely love being out in the woods. You'll have to answer for yourself by getting out there and getting feral. You know, with backpacking, curiosity is way more important than confidence and experience, because you'll never get the confidence and experience unless you have that curiosity to just get out there. So are we all just like a little bit broken? Like everybody out in the woods. You know what? I do be encountering some weirdos. You know, if I had to put a percentage on it, I would say 88% of the people that I meet on trail are kind of eccentric is the word that I would use, which is cool. You know, I feel like I have certain levels of eccentricity. Fixing my majestic whiskers. Those are my kind of peoples. I like people that are creatively unique and artsy. But it gets me thinking, are we just all broken in some sort of way, and that's why we're drawn to the outdoors? But I just think the outdoors hold a special power over us, and some of us have just discovered it. I don't even know if I'm going over your heads with all this philosophical deep shit on the gravitational pull that Mother Earth has on us outdoorsy people. It's like I am a true scholar. If you have a theory on what your reasoning is, what the gravitational pull on Mother Earth and Mother Nature, and why you keep doing this to yourself, drop it in the comments below and let me know. Drop me a comment, motherfucker. Anywho, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think on the subject. Let me know what you think on my thoughts on the subject. And if you made it this far into the video, then you one of those people I was talking about earlier that are kind of, but it is what it is. You my peoples though. You my peoples though. I'll see you on the next one. Stay feral.